You want to kick it off with the OutKast? I feel like who else than you?
I mean, 3 Stacks is the GOAT to me. So, so starting off with OutKast, I just want to say, man, I don't know what OutKast mean to me. They absolutely deserve to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, just every album is such an evolution to like their artistry. So like, just starting with like Southern Playlist of Cadillac Music, they kind of sounded actually like similar on that album. Like the way that they was rhyming was similar. Mm-hmm. And then what was it? The next album when they went into like ATLiens, that was a whole like metamorphosis of like 3 Stacks. That wasn't even the same person from Southern Playalistic. Mm-hmm. He was more like conscious, because Southern Playalistic was more like street Andre a little bit. Mm-hmm. Street Southern Andre. ATLiens was a whole. That's how we got to the way like Andre expresses himself and how he's all conscious and he rhyme about mind stuff. Mm-hmm. Like that second album was like a whole different 3 Stacks. So seeing like their evolution with every album and how every album got bigger, it just shows like the dedication, because they said when they first went to LA Reid, because I be watching OutKast documentaries, and they rhymed the first time, they got turned down. And then
that's crazy.
And then
that's crazy.
And
when you think about it.
And the crazy part is 3 Stacks or Big Boy, he was in school. Andre 3000 dropped out of school. Mm-hmm. So he was solely relying on rap. So when they got turned down by LA Reid the first time, he was legit heartbroken, because he had been skipping school. He just stopped going to school, I think, after like 10th grade.
Do you think them being from the South had something to do with that? Because I think at the time, it was people trying to speak up for other regions, because it was New York hip hop at the time that was really.
It was New York. It was LA
prominent.
It was New York, LA, and that was the big thing I was watching.
Because the South got something to say
on the documentary. So, like they were trying to rhyme because Andre said when they first was really rhyming, they was trying to kind of sound like Tribe, and then they found like
that makes sense.
Then they found their like Southern sound, and that was a big thing. So,
I mean, I still feel like even in their late, not to cut you off, but even in their like you said, like you put it perfect, like you said, the evolution from every single album had a different type of evolution. But even absolutely. You saying that they were inspired by Tribe, I still feel like they kind of like are not one and the same, but they're both abstract like that. Like as Andre 3000 evolved as a rapper and an MC, he became more abstract and more conscious, like how you were saying. So I could definitely see the similarities there and why. Absolutely. But I always remember him saying the South got something to say, because it for a long time I feel like the South has so many great rappers and so many great sounds, and they've done so many great things that at that time it was just like, damn. So to hear you say that they were turned down is crazy.
Yeah, but they were turned down by LA Reid, and then they said they went back and like they people like in the dungeon, they was like
Dungeon Family, yeah.
He was like they was like y'all. They said when they would write stuff, they would just be like, bro, that's whack. That's not. They was like the rhymes got a whole weight, bro. Rhyme where it's like it's holding weight, like rhyme, like really rhyme, like dig deep in rhyme.
Yeah.
And then he said they would have them like running. They was almost making it like military. Like they had them like running and like doing the lyrics. This is like on documentaries I would watch. So they would have them so they could get their breath control up.
Yeah.
And then
so
they had them like they was like, nope, write it again.
Yeah.
So they was rewriting their stuff. They was getting their breath control right. Then they got back to LA Reid. And when he heard them perform again, he was like, I want to sign y'all. He was like, because it doesn't sound like LA. It doesn't sound like New York. It doesn't sound like these other regions. This sounds Southern. And that's when the beginning of OutKast just began, when they got signed by LA Reid. And, all the way up to like what I think it was when 2004 Grammys when they had like one Grammy of the year, like album of the whole year, not rap, but just in totality. Like the fact that they was turned down and later down the line. So wait, because their first album was in '94. So in 2004 Grammys, they won album of the year, not rap album, like album of the whole year.
Yeah.
Like to see that evolution and to see like Andre dabble into all these different genres, like when he did the Love Below,
yeah.
it's like, it's a testament to like how, like just the evolution of them and people got to talk about Big Boy more.
Yeah,
also.
they do. They do.
He really is an alien.
Yeah, he is. He is.
But it's like
it's what you said. People, Big Boy is an alien, but Andre 3000 is what, like a unicorn.
He's an alien in a
he's
unicorn.
He's an alien in a unicorn.
Yeah,
so
it's
he's
just
like,
that's what it is.
Andre 3000 is one of those people that I would put up there as like a mythical creature. Like he's like a mythical being. Like he's like somewhere
I'm trying to
where we just don't know. Like right now, where is he?